Hey guys, hey girls. Mind if the camera's a little bit shaky. Got Ryan Roberts, aka Spartan Warrior, on the camera today. But I want to talk about ITB Friction syndrome, or ITBFS. I've noticed a few guys in the racing league have started to succumb to the devil. It is a really bad injury to have. I've suffered with it a lot in past years until I sort of really got the gist of how to strengthen the certain areas that need strengthening, and that's what I want to share with you today. So first of all, what is it? Well, ITB friction syndrome is the ITB is super tight, and it joins into a spot just about here, but it runs over a bursa. Okay. Now what happens is when the ITB rubs on the bursa continuously, it creates heat and inflammation. Now, when that's prolonged heat and inflammation, it gets more inflammation, more heat. So it feels like someone's stabbing you in the side of the knee. So why is it occurring? Well, there's a few issues. One of it can be your gait is too long in your stride, therefore creating a bit of knee pronation. But the biggest one I want to talk about today that I feel is the most relevant is glute instability. Okay, so this means when your knee or when your foot hits the ground, your knee's caving in and your hips kicking out to the side. So what do we do to prevent this? We need to strengthen glute medius so that when that foot strikes the ground, we can go back over for our next stride without that hip kicking out to the side. Now remember, I did say that a lot of this can be caused from some of your running form, but I can't see that. I'm just working with what I've got now, and that's strengthening glute medius. So the first exercise I want to do is just a crab walk. I like to use the KISS principle, so keep it simple, stupid. Crab walk, it's just a lateral walk, so I like to use these bands, micro bands from Iron Edge, super cheap, and one of the best bang for your buck things you can get out on the market. All as we do is, I'll get Ryan to go behind, we just do a lateral walk with the bands, okay, around our ankles. I like to go 10 one way, and then 10 the other. Obviously this is only sort of 4 or 5, but this is strengthening glute medius, alright? The next one that I'll do is what I call dirty dog, okay? So all as we are on all fours, okay? And we just kick the leg out like a dog would be going to the toilet, okay? That's 2 that side. Normally I like to do 10 each side, so that was only 2 on this side. And then 2 the other side. Next one while I'm in this position is just opposite arm to leg raises. So we lift the opposite arm to the opposite leg, hold for about 2 seconds, and back down, and then change. And back down. Alright, as I said, I like to do sort of about 10 of those. I'll get Ryan to stay there because I'm going to get the back shot of this. Last one I want to show you, as I said, this is only 4 exercises. There's a plethora of exercises out there, but I don't want to overload your brain too much. This one is a step up, okay, but you need to imagine, I'll just grab this, you need to imagine that your body is inside a cylinder. So what this does is when you're stepping up on the step up, I'll use this height, it stops your hips kicking out to the side. So if I imagine that I'm in a cylinder, my power has to go straight up. So what I want to do is leg on, and I want my power to travel straight up the cylinder. So pressing through the glute and back down. What I don't want to happen is the hip to kick out like this when I step up, okay? Now on the downward piece, make sure your hip's not kicking out either. Make sure the power travels straight down and straight back up. Now, you can choose your height that you use on this. I'm using a 24-inch box. You can use some smaller weights, and therefore there won't be as much strength required through the glute. So guys, to sum up, prevention is better than a cure. So put these sort of things into your gym program. Do them 2 or 3 days a week, especially because a lot of the guys and girls in the OCR community are starting to run quite a bit more than they're used to, and the likelihood of an injury like this occurring is going to greatly increase because your body's not used to running as many miles as you're probably putting it through at the moment. So try some of those, and hopefully they can prevent you getting ITB friction syndrome. Cheers guys.